Hey guys, my name is Maria Park, and welcome to Approach the Nerd. And in this episode, we are reviewing the CW slash Arrowverse, which doesn't really feel like Arrowverse, newly dropped trailer for Stargirl Season 2. I love Season 1. I'm very excited on all the casting announcements they've been doing over the past year. So now we get to see the fruits of their labor, and this is the first trailer for Season 2. So let's do it. I always like that shot.
The ISA are done. I beat Grundy. And Cindy Berman
She's
probably got
alive.
crushed when the dish caved in.
The others could.
What others? Court? Dragon King is dead. Tigress and Sportsmaster, they're locked up.
We're the Justice Society of America. We can't quit. I've got a responsibility as Stargirl to stay vigilant.
You got a responsibility as school.
Think you're looking for trouble, Court.
You have to decide if putting on that mask is worth messing up everything else in your life.
Being a superhero doesn't mean that the rest of your life takes a back seat. It's about finding a balance.
Ooh.
The staff chose me for a reason that goes beyond the Injustice Society. Who are you?
Jade! Oh, snap! Yes, you are.
Lantern's daughter.
Who's this villain from the old days?
The Shade.
Something very bad.
We're never gonna stop fighting to protect the world from people like you.
Don't you teach these children any manners? Stargirl. New episodes start August 10th.
So, August 10th. Okay. Now a lot went down in that trailer, but first of all, we got to talk about the fact that they just showed Jade. And I know why Jade was in Courtney's room attacking her, because she has like literally the lantern charger in. She went into the JSA headquarters and started taking things home. And so she took Daddy Alan Scott's unfortunately lantern charger. I don't think they had the ring, but definitely the charger. And that's probably how Jade found her, because the ring led her to the charger. And it looks like she was beating Courtney's butt. Because, I mean, it's Jade. Now, if we have Jade, do we have Obsidian? Since Jen and Todd are twins, it would make sense not to have both of them there. So I'm curious to see if we're going to see Obsidian in this too. They need to. Also, completely off. I know that Alan Scott's supposed to be dead in this universe, which, you know, if he had lived, since in the comics they kind of retconned him, he would have had to come out to his kids as gay. So that would have been an interesting conversation. I wonder if Thorne's alive in this version anyway. That's interesting. So Thorne, Jade, potentially Obsidian, that would be very cool to be added in terms of character wise. I know that we have Jakeem. We saw Jakeem in Thunder. That to me is cool. I like the voice. I like everything about that. I am curious to see how Jakeem comes across the pen, since it was thrown in a cup, I believe, in Courtney's room. So I would love to know what's going on with that. I love how Mike is wearing a green jacket. I keep thinking, make him a lantern, please. I mean, there's a lot of people in the Green Lantern Corps. So why not make him one too? Give him something to do. I mean, I know that he's following in Pat's footsteps in the comics, and he's like basically the support slash mechanic and engineer of the group. But I would love for him to have, you know, the superhero, you know, experience like Courtney is. And Courtney in this seems to be not doing well, because everyone's like, we won. We're done with the superhero stuff. We're not doing it anymore. And they don't realize Eclipso is coming. Shade's here. They're just all that you hear Our Man say is, well, Cindy Berman was crushed, and she's not. Tigress and Sportsmaster, they were arrested or locked up. I doubt that's held them back before. More than likely, they will get out. But in all intents and purposes, you know, he thinks Grundy's defeated, even though he let Grundy go. It doesn't make any sense. So they really believe that life can go back to normal, and I don't see that happening. I don't see Dr. Midnight. I see Beth, but I don't see Dr. Midnight. I wonder if they're able to fix her goggles, or get Chuck back to her. That is something I'm very curious about. I'm also curious because we saw at the end, the very end of season 1, that Sylvester Pembleton is alive. So will he be coming back to get the staff from Courtney. I really want to know. And I love that Courtney keeps saying, we're the JSA, basically the prodigies of the JSA. I'm like, I really wish that they established them as Infinity Inc. But if Sylvester comes back, that actually is something that he could do because he's the one that organized Infinity Inc. in the comics. And then we'll get, you know, our Infinitors or whatever we like to call them in the comics. We'll get Power Girl. We could see Huntress. I mean, there's a lot of different characters that were involved in Infinity Inc. And I do know that, you know, a lot of the characters like Dr. Midnight and Hourman and Wildcat, they were all older in the Infinity Inc., but they chose to de-age these characters outside of Courtney. So it is a thing. So, but I do think potentially calling them Infinity Inc. would be very, very cool if that's where they lead to. And I would love to have, like, since Crisis has already technically happened, the Outsiders be on their Earth. I think having the Outsiders work with Infinity Inc. would be really cool. But that's probably not going to happen. But no, I mean, I'm really, really excited. I'm excited to see Jay Garrick. I think that that's going to be awesome. I really want to know Sylvester, going back to him, where he's been all this time. Like, he showed up at the last place he knew that Pat would live. Where has he been all this time? And who else is coming that we don't know about? There's so much, you know, going on in this trailer. And I know it's not a third of what's actually going to be happening in these episodes. But yeah, I'm excited. I am really excited for what could potentially be an amazing season. And again, I love season 1. It's so hard to see this as something in the Arrowverse. I mean, yes, Superman and Lois is good. Legends of Tomorrow is campy. I like it, but I don't take it seriously. So it's not really the superhero show that I need. The Flash has been letting me down a lot. So I don't really consider that a good representation of the Flash, which is why I'm so excited for Jay Garrick in Stargirl season 2. And Batwoman's doing okay right now, so I don't have a problem with that. But I feel like Stargirl, like Superman and Lois, are on a completely different Earth, even though I know Superman and Lois is canon. I do think Supergirl is still, Stargirl is on Earth 2. So I remember looking at the end of the train wreck that was Crisis on Infinite Earth, and I remember them establishing that she was on a different Earth. So I don't think she's canon yet, but it doesn't mean she will not be in the crossovers. So I am excited. I'm loving the Starheart Lantern. That we got to see it. I'm loving Jay just rolling in there to grab it. And literally beating Courtney down. I'm really excited to see if we do see Obsidian. I want to know what's going to happen more with our core team, because something is happening and I love it. And I know a lot of it's going to be to deal with is the Shade and pretty much Eclipso, because Cindy's doing her own thing right now. So they're going to have a lot of trials in this season, and I am here for it. But I want to know what you guys think, so please leave me a comment below and let me know. And if you would like to sign up for jury duty, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to know who's next in the Nerd Bell, hit the notification bell. Until next time, I can't wait for you to approach the nerd. Bye, guys.
Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it, but hey, the party doesn't have to stop now. Click on one of these videos and keep it going.